Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Codename Ocean Keeper. We've figured out what is going on. We have found the final reactor, and unfortunately for us, it summons a big bad boss, and we did this at the beginning of, what was it, Wave 2? Not exactly ideal for a good run. But either way, what we're doing now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to build up a little bit of strength, and we're going to see if we are able to do something a little bit better with this running. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we'll mine away. We'll try and pick up some decent upgrades, and then we're going to fight the big bad of the series, it seems. Alright, you know what? That doesn't seem to be panning out particularly well right now. We'll go ahead and we'll drop this up over here. We'll see if we can clear out anything over there. We will go ahead and pick up at least one more upgrade. Yeah, preferably something for our mining, because this is going to take us just a little bit of time, and we need to make sure that we get as many resources as swiftly as possible. So, either way, we've only got a couple of seconds left. Let's go ahead and get back to our mech. We might spend just a little bit of time here so we can sort this out. But again, we will see how it all goes. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave that. We're getting straight back to mining because that is the best thing for us. Yeah, that is the plan. Alright, so it looks like we've got a couple of seconds before we can go ahead and drop another explosive. We'll go ahead and we'll drop that down there. That should be relatively good. We'll go ahead and we'll clear out all of this if possible. Again, more drones, the better for us at this stage. We also definitely need to make sure that we have plenty of yellow bricks, as that is somewhat necessary for some of the early upgrades beyond the first level. So yeah, not exactly the not exactly the most fun, but it does seem to work. So we're going to have to go with that today. We'll see what we can find. Hopefully we can get some access to some good materials, and hopefully some even better upgrades. Alright, so at this point, let's go ahead and we'll purchase an upgrade here. I don't think that there's anything else for us to really note. We will go ahead and collect that extra one while we're here. Looks like we've actually mined far further down than I was expecting, so we're definitely needing to defend. We'll go ahead and take a couple of shots here. Let our let things all settle out. That's all good. And then I suppose, with not much else left, let's go ahead and we'll drop an explosive. We'll get some drones to clear up some bits and pieces. We'll pick up these. Yeah, we'll just have to see what we can do. Alright, so what are we at? We need at least another 4 of the blue ones before we can get another mining upgrade. That's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. What can we do here? I suppose we can get that drone to do some work. We'll try and mine our way back up towards the top, but you know what? Maybe we go ahead and we drag all of this upwards. Yeah, that's very bad pathing on our drone's behalf, and then we'll see if we can, come on, we'll see if we can figure out something else. We can go for an electro rifle, but I think right now an early mining upgrade is going to be the absolute best call. We will go ahead and also, actually, you know what we need? We'll go ahead and pick up a... Should we go for the damage increase? Yeah, we'll go for the damage increase, and then we'll see about... Maybe we do the carry capacity for our drones. We've got 17 seconds left. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff. We'll try and break our way through some of the weaker materials as quickly as we can. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to quite be able to pick up everything that we would desire. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and move on to a different mine. There's no point in staying here. It's getting to the point where we don't really get the most benefit from things. So either way, Railgun, you go ahead and destroy those waves of enemies. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, we're already heading in this direction. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and dive on down. We'll go ahead and get our drone to do its thing. We'll also see... Oh, hang on. Before we detonate our bomb, let's go ahead and increase its damage. So we'll drop one of those. That should be good. Again, all of these resources are going to be so very good, and we can actually use them properly. So, either way, we'll go ahead and we'll let that be for now. We'll clear out these two little bits. We'll get some more drones going. We'll drop off what we can, and then hopefully we can also pick up another mining upgrade. We'll focus on this early stuff again, making sure that our drones can collect what's easily accessible from the mech. Alright, and what have we got? I think that should probably be about it. Let's go ahead and see, what do we need? 9 and 2. Oh, wait a second, we've got this upgrade. Right, that would be where that problem is starting. Okay. Yeah, that would explain why we can't pick up extra damage of things. That is just a little bit too much. Alright, well, either way, we'll go ahead and what do we do? Go for the damage upgrade? I think we do. And then, what else can we afford? I've already got good mining stats. So let's go ahead and pick up the... You know what? I think we can fight well enough. Let's go ahead and go for the drone. Let's get more drones on the field. I think that'll be the best thing for us. Alright, and then let's go ahead and fight this next wave. We'll drop down a turret. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and deal with some of these enemies at distance. We do have our shielding if necessary, and I guess necessary is now. Alright, we just need to get everybody on one side of us if we can. Oh, that's a bit of a stuck spot. Alright, we'll at least clear everybody out off that side. Come on now, we need to get that turret up and running. Really looking forward to this. Yeah, there we are. We've destroyed all of them. That should be fine. Alright, and I guess we're now onto a different mine. That's just going to have to be the way things go. Alright, let's see. Drop this down there. That looks fairly good. Some extra material should be fine. We definitely want to access the relic before we get too far into the mine. We don't want to be caught up by the allure of loot down in the depths. We do at least need to get things back up and running. Alright, so you know what? We'll break this out of the way. We'll go up the other side. We'll drop off what we can afford, and then we'll clear on out. Alright, that's good. Let's see. Anything else that's nice? Yes and no. Alright, there's some good stuff. Some not so incredible things, but that should be fine. We've got another couple of seconds. Let's go ahead and give a boost to our drones. They're definitely a little slow. And then... what else do we desire? Let's go for a speed upgrade on the shots from that. Let's also boost up the radius of our explosions. That's certainly long overdue as it is. Alright, and we've got 8 more seconds left, so we will go ahead and collect all of those. And then I guess we'll grab the relic on the way out. Alright, unfortunately we didn't get to drop the bomb. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but it could be worse. Oh, and what do we got? Let's just go, sniper rifle. Okay, looks like there's a bit of a bug there. We've had that before, when we're busy, dragging that back, and we, that can cause some trouble. Alright, well, what else do we go with for now? Sniper rifle damage? I suppose that's not the worst. An extra 10's not bad, but getting more shots per reload is also probably fairly solid. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that for now. I think that's probably our best choice. Yeah, definitely not our best wave we'll have ever dealt with. But we are at least able to keep a pretty decent handle over things. Alright, we'll pick up both of these. We'll drop off some more drones just so they can collect whatever it is that we have missed. We'll then go ahead and drop a bomb down here. Hopefully that should clear up some more resources. Our reload time on our drones isn't terrible either, which is nice. It's down to 15 seconds. But we'll see what we can do here. Make sure that they have a good path. Yep, alright. So now that we've got that sorted, what do we do? Well, I guess, we might need to collect a few little things. Oh, no, actually, you know what? We will go ahead and leave them there for now. It does look like there's some other resources over here, which I don't think I realized earlier. But I guess it's what we're stuck with. So let's see if we can break our way up and through. Hopefully it's a bit of a faster path than where we've already traveled. Alright, that should be fine. Come on, drone. Please collect everything. We desperately need to get some stuff back to base. I don't think we're necessarily going to collect everything that we want, but it just sort of is what it is. Alright, well, we'll leave... Oh, looks like we've accidentally left a bit behind, but we've cleared this out quite comfortably, so that's just going to have to be what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and see what upgrades we can afford. Alright, at this point, we can go for a damage increase, which I think is highly necessary. And then after that, let's go for... maybe another speed boost? Yeah, I think we can go for a speed boost for our drones. That should be rather nice. Alright, so, either way, let's go ahead and deal with some enemies at distance. There was a mine just slightly further up, so we will try and go there at the end of this round. Alright, there's still a couple more waves coming on in, but again, I think we're fairly safe. Alright, there we go. We can now dive on back in. Alright, let's go ahead and get that up and running. We'll go ahead and we'll drop that down there. That should clear out a fair chunk. We'll focus over here while we let that thing detonate. And then... what else do we do? I guess we clear out what we can get our hands on. Yeah, alright, so that's a dead end there. That's fine. We'll go ahead and leave that be. I don't know why our drone stopped moving for a bit near the top there. That's a... that's very much not wanted. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll drop some extra stuff off here. What do we go for now? Let's go for a speed upgrade. We're getting a little bit slow. And then I think maybe we just focus on some weaponry. Yeah, I think that could be the best plan for us going forwards. Definitely need to make sure that we can destroy our enemies. After all, we've got the big bad boss to defeat at the end of all of this, so no point not upgrading what we know that we'll need. Alright, let's see. You know, we'll clear out all of that. That'll be fine. We'll drop that off there. We'll drop this down. Let's get some extra drones. Oh, you know what? That'll be fine. We've got to get back to base. Yeah. Alright, so some of our drones aren't exactly the brightest, but I guess it is what it is. Alright. We'll drop a turret. We'll go ahead and deal with some enemies up over there. Actually, you know what? They're lined up in a nice little row. That seems rather ideal. We should go ahead and boost up more damage. Let's go ahead and increase the damage on that. That'll be very nice. The turrets are fantastic. And then I guess we'll have to wait on the rest. Yeah, it's a pretty pricey upgrade, but at the same time too, we know how wonderful it is, these turrets, so we'll let it be. I think we'll quickly check out this a little bit more, just to make sure that we do get as many resources as we can. We'll drop that drone. At least this time it's a little bit smarter, so yeah, we're not going to be suffering too much in that department. Oh, and we have even found ourselves a nice relic as well, so that is excellent. We should be able to clear out all of this stuff. and get a nice little weapon upgrade or whatever have you. So, let's see what we can do. We'll go ahead and pick that up before I forget. And then, you know what? That should probably be about it. Yeah, we'll take everything we can. Could there be more resources? I guess technically, but I doubt there's going to be too much more. So we'll go ahead and pick up an electro rifle and we will jump on into our mech. And okay, I'm guessing we left a fair bit left. Oh, you know what? There was that one brick on the left-hand side. I'm guessing that's what was going on. That's a little unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, drone, please get up and do your thing. Let's go ahead and give you a boost as well. Let's go for faster reload speed and... Oh, you know, we may... do we go further? No, let's go for explosive upgrades. We need to improve that. That should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and see what that can do. I don't think we'll go too much further down. We do need to collect a little bit of stuff. Alright, let's let you get back to the base. Go ahead and we'll see what we can find. Come on now, surely there can't be too much. Alright, that should be good enough. We'll collect the rest on the next break. Alright, so what do we need? We need damage. So let's go ahead and increase... We really want more damage, but I think that'll at least help us do some more, and then maybe we go for the cooldown? Yeah, I guess that's going to be necessary. At least we can go for the reload time. And then everything else needs a fair bit more than what we've got. So I guess we're going to have to call it there. Alright, let's just keep focusing on what we've got. I don't like these jellyfish things. At least we do have the electro rifle to slow them down, which is particularly good. We'll go ahead and we'll hit the shield just to make sure that we don't take any unnecessary damage. I think we can fairly comfortably get rid of all of these guys. We'll drop a second turret to make sure that we've dealt with everything nicely. We are right near the top too, so there is another mine that we could at least see. We might go ahead and collect some stuff there, but again, we'll figure that out over the next little bit. Come on, drones. What can you do? Surely we can find some more resources. That would be very nice if you could. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that down there. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that's certainly helping. What else do we have? Can we break all of them? Okay, that's all good. All of these are fine. We'll just have to take them back and drop them up this way. Let's see, what can we do? Can we break our way down through here? Yes and no. Alright, let's see if we can loop around here. We need access if our drones are going to start working once again. Alright, and that seems to have done a pretty good job there. Alright, that's what we needed. Let's see, what else is there? Anything else? I guess technically there kind of is, so we'll go ahead and let that be. We'll see if we can open up a new pathway just so our drones are not completely left to their own devices, as that's typically a bad thing for us. Alright, and then I guess we'll go ahead and grab what we can and let's head on out. Yeah, we're definitely going to take damage here, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get some things up and running. Let's go for a railgun upgrade there. We're going to do a stack of damage there. Let's also go for the reload time. I think half a second is a pretty decent amount, although here's the question. Do we boost up the sniper rifle? No, I think we'll focus in on our own railgun there. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see how that plays out. Not sure if it's the greatest idea, but it's what we've got. We'll use our rage, make sure that we can clear out our enemies. Yeah, let's go second. Let's go ahead and I think we'll head slightly further north. We'll see if we can get ready to take some stuff from up here. Oop. Alright, ranged enemies are being an absolute jerk. Yeah, but I guess there's not much we can do about that. Alright, come on. Quickly now. Let's not waste too much time. We have a lot of bricks to mine and resources to gain, so let us not waste any unnecessary time. We'll go ahead and we'll drop that down there. That should be fine. What else do we have? I guess that's about all we can do right now. Let's try and... oh, you know what? That's too good to pass up. Alright, I don't really like going too far off to the side right now, but I guess we're going to have to. Let's also go ahead and boost up our drones. Let's go for a speed boost. Yeah, that way they can at least collect a whole bunch of stuff. We'll take some of them. We'll get some more drones on the field. Again, try and clear a path back towards our mech. Again, we do not want to be wasting what we could be making something of. Alright, that'll be fine. And then I guess we're going to go ahead and check down here for a little bit. We'll head off to the left-hand side. Let's see, drones. Let's make our way back up. In fact, we should probably be trying to get a mining upgrade at some point soon. But unfortunately, there's not much we can really do about that. Yeah. Alright. Oh, and we're already at wave 10. Okay, we're already fighting the crabby boy. Alright, well, let's back on up for a second. Yeah, let's improve our... speed up our rate of fire. I think that would be really nice. We'll go ahead and we'll take that. And then let's see what other mining tools we can see. Explosion range and damage. I think that'll be the best thing for us. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more on that. Alright, let's go ahead and shield on up. We'll run away from the crab. I think that mine has been fairly well dealt with, so we're not going to try and fix that too much. We've already been at that mine, so I guess we're not, you know, too bothered by that. Let's go ahead and... oh, we took a lot of damage there. That was definitely my fault. We'll keep on dodging some of their shots. Come on, crabby boy. You can... oh, you can do it. Oh, and definitely doing some damage. That is not appreciated, but it is what it is. Now the question is, have we been to this mine before? I feel like we haven't. So we'll just quickly stick around here for now. We'll definitely kill the crab. I'm not really too concerned about that. Oh, you know what? Come on now, we need to stay at distance here. Alright, let's just check. I think that should be good. Oh no, we've already been here. That's unfortunate. We got reload speed for our drones. Yeah, apparently we could still move around while that was up there. But very kind of odd. You know what, let's go ahead and revisit this mine here. We still have some things from when we were searching it earlier. We'll go ahead and we'll drop a bomb down into its depths. We'll get a drone to clear out some of the resources that we've got. This should be fairly good for us. If we can just get a little bit more, that would be ideal. We've got a very nice turnaround time on being able to get more drones on the field, so that is very, very nice. Let's see, we'll break all of those. We'll break all of these. Come on. It's just a matter of being able to get what we need. Come on now. Anything else? I guess we can technically do a few more down there. We definitely do need those greens. So, you know, we'll double back for a second. That is very much a given. And then let's see about picking up some of this stuff ourselves, just to be on the safe side. Let's go ahead and, come on, break this down. We'll drop that there. Let's pick up that, and hopefully that should be enough. Now that's definitely an upgrade. That'll be very nice. So, laser warming upgrade, I think that's probably the next thing we would go for. I do like having extra weapons. Actually, you know what? No, maybe not. Let's go for extra weapons. We need the extra DPS. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll jump ship. Let's go ahead and see about what other upgrades we can afford. We can do that mining upgrade, but I think we'll go for... the sniper rifle. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and boost that up. Let's do some extra damage. Twice over should be good, and then that should get us through. The rest... Oh, pardon me. The rest can go into reload speed for our explosions. Yeah, hopefully that's fine. Let's set down a turret. I see a bunch of mines that we can now access through here, so that should be fine. We'll keep everything at bay, and then, I don't know, maybe in 3 rounds or so, we'll try and take out the big bad. But either way, fresh mine, that's going to give us a phenomenal increase to resources. So we'll take what we can get. Go ahead and we'll break all of those. Get some extra drones up and running. Let's see, what can we find? Alright, that's not too bad. Let's break that brick. Let's just double check that we have access to everything. Yeah, that should be good. And then let's see what we can find. Is there an extra way through? I'm not 100% sure. No, that is a dead end. Okay, that's unfortunate. But again, we'll have to go with what we've got. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Whole bunch of extra greens, that's very nice. That should hopefully get us a good amount of future upgrades. Oh, we can even drop another mining charge. That is very nice. Let's see what we can purchase. What do we go for? Defenses would be good. Could go for some bomb upgrades. Actually, you know what? That explosion range will be very nice. We'll pick that up and we can either do that again or go for power. And I think... Actually, you know what? We can even do both. How wonderful. We'll go ahead and we'll pick up that explosion and all of that. That'll be very, very, very nice. Hopefully we can pick up everything that we can see. But again, let's just not get too ahead of ourselves. We've still got plenty of stuff to pick up. But either way, that's what we're going to run with. We might be able to check out another mine. Again, we don't want to be sticking around here for too long. We can pick up an upgrade, so we will go ahead and... what do we do? Capacity? No, we've already got more drones than we need. We need the upgrades for ourselves first. Alright, maybe we go with the auto rocket gun? No? Oh, these are pretty dodgy. You know what? Damage increase. That should be fine. Actually, you know what? No. We'll keep everything moving nice and slow. That seems ideal. Let our weapons do more damage as we keep them at bay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shield on up. We'll try and keep them behind us. We'll see what we can do. We'll go ahead and I think we'll take the mine next to the submarine. It looks like we are able to keep everything at bay. We've got some good long-range weapons, so I'm fairly happy. We'll put down an extra turret and then... There we go. Let's go ahead and dive. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, drones, get up and running. Go ahead and... Oh, that was not quite the position I was thinking, but that will do. At least our drones will have plenty to focus on. That is a nice change. Alright, oh, hang on a second. Let's go ahead and break all of these. More drones if you can. Come on now, let's just finish up over here. That should be fine, and then I think this will be the last one we do. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and rejoin everything that we can. We'll go ahead and we will drop a charge off to the right-hand side in a couple of seconds. Yep, that's clearly the right call. We'll send that down a little further. Alright, and that's about everything that we need. Yes, more drones, please and thank you. I think that should be very nice. Alright, anything else for our drones to do? I don't really think so. No, that seems like everything. Alright, let's get on out of here. We'll head to the one over to the right. That should be fine. We will go ahead and take that that upgrade. In fact, we're going for both. Yeah, that's it. Oh, in fact, we can even... That is a very rare occurrence right there, but that is delightful. We still have some more things to spend, so we should try and do this. Could go for an upgrade to our drones. And honestly, I think that actually might be winning. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. How odd, but either way, it's what we've got, and it seems to be what's working, so we'll take it. Alright, we just need a bit more in the way of upgrades before we pick up the big bad. But again, I think we should be fairly safe. Alright, let's go ahead and shield on up. Let's keep everything destroyed in a specific direction. What direction that is, I don't think I particularly care. As long as the bad guys disappear, that is what I want. Alright, so, alright, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and dive back down. Let's see what we can clear out. Extra weapons will do very, very well for us. We'll go ahead and we'll drop some more of them. Let's go for some more drones. That carry capacity that we picked up earlier is going to be immensely good. Alright, and then I think what we do is we work our way back up to the top right now. We need to make sure that we have access to all of the resources. And right now it looks like they're kind of stuck behind a bit of a unfortunate spot. Oh dear. Okay, hang on a second. Looks like we might have a dud one. Alright, reload speed, carry capacity, or an auto machine gun. We'll take the... I think we'll take the auto machine gun. Yeah. The reload speed is nice, but again, it's there's not much we can do. Oh, and yeah, this is a dud one, and so we've lost all of these resources. How unfortunate. Alright then, well I guess we're going to go ahead and move to one of the mines that's closer to the reactor. We do need to be in a good position to be able to pick that up. I think this one should be fine. Again, we've only got to head slightly off to the left in a little bit, so that should be fine. That all clears up nicely. Come on now. Surely we can get a few more upgrades. We worked way too hard to get far too little, if you ask me. Yeah. Alright, and that is all we can do. Let's get on out of here before we are in major danger. Alright, wave 14. We should have enough time. Let's go ahead and improve our turrets. Ooh, attack cooldown. That would be nice. You know what? That wouldn't be the worst. In fact, that'd be particularly nice. Yeah, attack 50%, yeah, 33% faster. That's pretty decent. We could go ahead and max out our drones, but I think we'll focus in on maybe some more damage with our sniper rifle. And then let's also do some more damage with our electro rifle. That should be fine, unless... Yeah, no, that is... Oh no, machine gun. That's what we're going to go for. Let's go ahead and increase that damage there. I do like that auto machine gun, so we will try and get that to do its thing. I think we'll go ahead and clear out that mine in this next lull between the waves. But after that, I think we will... yeah, I think we'll then try and mosey on towards where the objective is. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's half empty. It's pretty good, but again, we're going to improve that even further. We'll go ahead and we'll drop this down. That is lovely. Let's head off to the left and see what we can find down there. Alright, come on, you guys. We need you to pick up everything. Let's clear out this side if at all possible. Again, we'll just take anything we can get our hands on. And then... I think that's about all. Yeah, that is a dead end. Alright, let's quickly zip our way around. Hopefully there is a path down there, but I doubt it at this point. Yeah, okay, we found another dead end. It's unfortunate, but there's not much we can do about it. Alrighty-o, well... Where are we? There's the reactor. This is good. We'll go ahead and we'll collect stuff from this mine, and then I think we'll just make our way to where we need to go. But again, we'll just get these last couple of upgrades as there is so much to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll drop a bomb down there. We'll get the drones up and running because that's what they do best. Alright, anything else? We've only got 5 seconds. Actually, we're not really collecting that much. Alright, fine. Here we go. Let's get ready for combat. Let's go ahead and see what upgrades we can take. Alright, so we can improve our impact force. And honestly, this actually might be worthwhile. We can max all of this stuff out, I think. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... Actually, you know what? No, we don't need any more than that. Actually, never mind. No, we're going to go through one more mine. We'll go through with maximum mining upgrades. I feel like it's only fitting. And then over here, we'll see about... we'll keep the turret around for longer. That'll be good against the boss. And then... What else is there? Auto machine gun. Let's go for the... Let's go for the reload speed. Yeah, decreasing 1 second is more than a little bit. So we'll work on that. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Looks like we've got plenty of enemies coming our way, but again, we are able to handle it so far. Got some ranged enemies popping on by. Let's go ahead and shield up and maintain our shielding. Unfortunately, some of our enemies are definitely fanning out, which is not how we want to deal with things. I would very much like them to all line up in single file and attack us one at a time, as that is far better suited to our weaponry. But that said though, we've got some great single target damage, so I'm not particularly upset. Oh. It's not over. Alright, yes it is. Alright, let's go ahead and continue doing what we were doing before. We're going to go ahead and we'll drop a bomb down here. Okay, looks like very well hidden resources, but I guess that's not an issue for us. That one's all good. Go ahead and get that drone working through all of this. And then... Well, I guess we're doing pretty decent at clearing this out now. Yeah. Alright, well, I suppose we'll work our way up a little bit further. Maybe there's some more resources, but again, I kind of doubt it at this point. Yeah, there's a path through there. We do have some more. I think at this point it would almost be wiser for us to move to a different mine. I don't feel like there's going to be enough blue resources for us to really make the impact that we're after. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more than that if we're going to get our final couple of upgrades. Alright, so let's just go ahead and I think we call it there. Yep, let's go ahead and get back to base. And then we'll see about getting to where we need to go. Alright, so what have we got? There's the mine that we need. And I guess we'll go ahead and summon the bad guy at after this. So let's see, what can we go for? Reload time, bring that down by half a second. That would be very good for our railgun. What else could we do? We could go for the shield and drop that down a fair bit. That wouldn't be bad. We could get multiple turrets at the same time, bring that down to 15 seconds, but then we would be stuck. Actually, no, we could pick up both of these. Yeah, we'll pick up both of them. That'll be good. And then, because they last 25 seconds, so there'll be 10 seconds of overlap. We won't need any more. And then, what else do we go with? Could decrease this. Auto machine gun. We could go for some greater damage. Could increase the amount of shots per reload, because it is a 2.5 second time, so it's not nothing. You know what? I'm actually tempted to go through one more mine. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. I really want some more upgrades. I want to make sure that this is going to work in our favor. Alright, we'll have a bit of a look around and we'll see what we can learn. But I feel like we might, oh, what? I got distracted. I guess that is annoying. That is annoying. Alright then. Well, I thought this was going to be our, maybe our last episode, but I guess it's not going to be. We have to fight the boss one more time. Alright, that is so very unfortunate. We should have just dove on in and tried to take the fight. But it is what it is. Alright then, well, it was a good plan. It just didn't quite work out. Alright, yes, thank you, Benefactor. We know. But I guess that's where we're going to call things for today. So if you do want to see the final boss battle and be successful, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.